Did you know there are only 365 possible birth dates, but Tesla figured out something about his that 99% of people completely overlook? While you're watching this video, millions of people around the world are wasting the hidden power they've carried since the day they were born. Tesla didn't just know this secret, he used it to become one of the greatest geniuses in history. And today, you're going to find out exactly how he did it, and how you can apply the same knowledge to your own life right now. Tesla was born exactly at midnight between July 9th and 10th, 1856, during a violent lightning storm. The midwife told his mother it was a bad omen, that the child would be a son of darkness. But his mother said something prophetic. No, he'll be a son of light. That wasn't just a coincidence. Tesla knew his birth date carried a specific energy that connected him directly to the electrical forces of the universe. But here's what most people don't get. Your birth date isn't just a random number on a calendar. It's an energy code that determines your unique vibrational frequency. Tesla discovered he was born under the influence of the number 10, which in numerology represents wholeness and the beginning of a new cycle. He used that knowledge to sync his inventions with universal frequencies. Ever noticed how some people seem to have crazy good luck? How certain dates just seem to work better for some than others? Tesla didn't leave any of that up to chance. He figured out that his birth date, when reduced through numerology, resulted in the number 1, the number of pioneers and leaders. And that's exactly what he became, a total trailblazer. Tesla had a particular obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. He said if you understood the magnificence of those numbers, you'd have the key to the universe. What most people don't know is that this obsession started when he analyzed his own birth date and found specific patterns that kept showing up throughout his life. He noticed he was born on the 10th day, and 1 plus 0 equals 1. His birth month, July, is the 7th month, and the year 1856, when added and reduced, also linked back to numbers that matched his personal frequency. Here's where it gets really interesting. Tesla used his birth date to make crucial decisions. He knew exactly when to launch his inventions, when to make big discoveries, and when to avoid certain situations. This wasn't superstition, it was applied science. He had discovered that the universe operates in precise mathematical cycles, and our birth date is our entry point into that complex cosmic system. You've probably had days when everything just seemed to flow, and others when nothing went right. Tesla mapped out these patterns using his birth date as his main reference. He figured out that each person has high energy days and low energy days, based on specific cycles that start the moment you're born and repeat over and over. Tesla also realized something extraordinary about lightning storms. He wasn't just born during one, he made his best discoveries in similar conditions. He understood that his birth dates permanently connected him to the planet's natural electrical energy. That's why many of his revolutionary inventions came to him during storms or on days with high electromagnetic activity in the atmosphere. But Tesla went way beyond that initial mind-blowing discovery. He figured out that he could use his birth date to manifest his desires faster than anyone else in his time. He chose specific dates to visualize his inventions, always based on complex mathematical calculations tied to his original date of birth. This revolutionary technique helped him receive direct insights about alternating current, the induction motor, and hundreds of other patents that literally changed the world forever. What Tesla really discovered is that our birth date works like a personal radio frequency, one that's unique and non-transferable. Just like you tune into a specific station to get a clear signal, he learned how to tune his conscious mind to the exact frequency of his birth to receive inspiration and solutions straight from the infinite universal field of information that constantly surrounds us. Ever wondered why some people seem to manifest their desires way easier than others? Tesla knew the exact answer to that question. Something that haunted his brilliant mind. Those people, whether they realize it or not, are fully aligned with the pure energy of their birth date. They work in harmony with a natural frequency instead of fighting against it like most people do. Tesla had a specific, extremely powerful ritual he did religiously on his birthday. He'd spend hours in deep, focused meditation, fully recharging his personal energy and meticulously programming his most important intentions for the next full yearly cycle. He understood perfectly that a birthday isn't just a social celebration. It's an energetic portal where your original frequency becomes exponentially stronger and totally accessible. Here's the most powerful secret Tesla never publicly shared during his lifetime. He discovered he could dramatically speed up his results by making specific, highly targeted affirmations on dates that had a direct numerological connection to his birth. If you were born on the 15th, for example, Tesla scientifically knew that the 6th, 15th, and 24th of any month would carry amplified energy for you, because all those numbers reduce to 6 when calculated properly. Tesla also carefully observed that people born on numerologically similar dates had surprisingly predictable life patterns. That led him to a groundbreaking conclusion. Our birth date carries a specific destiny code that can be consciously redirected and completely reshaped through proper techniques. He used that advanced knowledge to pick ideal collaborators and strategically avoid people whose birth energy clashed with his own unique vibrational frequency. What's most impressive and historically documented is that Tesla managed to accurately predict some of his own future successes using nothing but mathematical calculations based entirely on his birth date. He knew exactly when would be the perfect moment to unveil his inventions to the world, when he'd meet the right investors for his projects, and even when he'd face specific challenges in his extraordinary life path. The absolutely revolutionary truth is that Tesla discovered something modern science is only now beginning to understand and validate. The exact moment of our birth connects us permanently to specific cosmic patterns that deeply influence our entire earthly existence. He wasn't just an unmatched genius of electricity. He was a true master at consciously using his own birth energy to manifest extraordinary realities that seemed impossible to everyone else. Tesla knew that every birth date carries a completely unique and mostly untapped potential. While most people live randomly with no clue about the powerful cycles that govern their personal energy every day, Tesla had fully decoded the complex universal system. He knew exactly when his energy was at its absolute peak and when he needed to strategically retreat and fully recharge his inner and spiritual batteries. And that's exactly why Tesla managed to achieve in one lifetime what would have taken generations for other inventors to pull off. He wasn't just randomly inventing revolutionary machines, he was perfectly synced with the invisible machinery of the universe, consciously using his birth date as the main key to this extraordinary system of focused, intentional manifestation. Tesla discovered that our birth date works like a cosmic GPS that naturally guides us toward our higher purpose. Every number, every planetary position at the time of birth, every astrological element present creates a unique energetic matrix that shapes not only our personality but also our latent manifestation abilities. Tesla cracked the code of that personal matrix and used it as a conscious creation tool throughout his entire genius-filled, productive life.